In late 1944, a new kind of terror descended upon London. No bombers overhead, no sirens blaring, just an eerie silence. Then came the explosion, shaking the ground beneath us. People looked up, searching the sky, but saw nothing. The bomb had come from space, launched from hundreds of kilometers away. This was no ordinary attack. It was the world's first ballistic missile. The V-2 rocket, built by Nazi Germany, struck without warning. There was no defense against it, no way to prepare. For the first time in history, war had gone supersonic. Hidden deep in a German forest lies Peenemünde, a secret Nazi lab. Its mission? To build a rocket that could turn the tide of war. Young scientist Wernher von Braun led the charge. Dreamer of the stars, yet crafting weapons of destruction. He once said, "The dream of flying to the stars is older than man's ability to walk." Here they tested engines, fuel, and guidance systems. This was the birthplace of the WWII rocket. When the Allies bombed it in 1943, it was already too late. The technology had already taken flight. The V-2 was a true marvel of its time. Standing 14 meters tall and weighing 13 tons, it was a giant in the world of technology. Powered by a liquid fuel engine using alcohol and liquid oxygen, it was ahead of its era. After launch, it soared to the edge of space, reaching over 80 kilometers high. A gyroscopic guidance system kept it on track, primitive by today's standards, but revolutionary back then. Once it launched, there was no turning back. It fell like a guided meteor, silent until impact. Though it lacked precision, its psychological impact was immense. This wasn't just a missile, it was the blueprint for every long-range rocket that followed. The real power of the V-2 wasn't in its destruction, it was in the fear it instilled. Unlike bombers, there was no sound until the moment of explosion. Imagine walking down the street, and then seconds later, everything is gone. No air raid alerts, no chance to run. This created a new kind of warfare. Silent, unpredictable, and terrifying. Cities lived in constant anxiety, always looking over their shoulders. The V-2 didn't just win battles, it won the battle for minds. And that changed how future wars would be fought. When World War II ended, a race began between the US and the Soviet Union. But they weren't after gold. They were hunting for technology and scientists. The Americans launched Operation Paperclip, a secret mission to bring German rocket experts to the US. Wernher von Braun and over 100 scientists were relocated to Alabama. Their mission? To build America's missile and space programs. Meanwhile, the Soviets took what was left behind and started their own ICBM projects. And just like that, the Cold War ignited, fueled by Nazi engineering. Wernher von Braun, a name that changed the course of history. He became the father of the American space program. Leading the charge, he developed the Redstone and Jupiter missiles, descendants of the V-2. Then came the Saturn V, the most powerful rocket ever built. In 1969, it carried astronauts to the moon, a monumental achievement. The same mind that crafted a weapon of war helped humanity reach for the stars. His journey reveals profound truth. Technology is neutral. It's the purpose behind it that truly matters. The V-2 was just the beginning of a new era. By the 1950s, both superpowers had their sights set on ICBMs. These rockets could cross oceans in under 30 minutes, carrying nuclear warheads. They soared at Mach 15+, faster than any aircraft ever made. Like the V-2, they followed a ballistic arc, but with incredible precision. The core idea? Launch fast, fly high, strike hard. But now, the stakes were global, and the world held its breath. Today marks the dawn of a new era. Hypersonic warfare. Weapons like Russia's Avant-Garde and China's DFZEF can soar at speeds between Mach 5 and Mach 20. They can even maneuver mid-flight, making them a game changer. Unlike traditional ICBMs, their paths are unpredictable. This makes them nearly impossible to intercept. The concept? Strike before the enemy has a chance to react. It's a strategy rooted in history, reminiscent of the V-2 rocket. History may not repeat itself exactly, but it certainly follows a familiar blueprint. The V-2 was born in the chaos of war. But from its legacy, we reached for the stars. Rockets that touch the moon, satellites that connect us all. Yet this same science fuels weapons of mass destruction. So the real question isn't just about speed or power. It's about our purpose in wielding this knowledge. Will we choose to explore, protect, and unite? Or will we let it divide, destroy, and instill fear? Welcome to FutureForge, where the past reveals the future. If you found this journey through history and technology fascinating, subscribe to uncover more stories of hidden machines, forgotten missions, and the innovations that shaped our world. Turn on the bell so you never miss a video. Hit like if you believe understanding the past is the key to building a better tomorrow. This is FutureForge, where every invention has a story, and every story holds a warning.